Hello and welcome to today's English lesson. So first of all, guys, can we all turn and say a big hello to our friends on camera?
Hello.
Hello. And we'll begin by doing our meditation sequence. So I will sit down, take 2 fingers, find our heart center, left hand on our lap, and close our eyes. And when you're ready, guys, you can open your eyes and come back to the room. And next we'll do our stretching sequence. So let's stand up and push in our chairs. So let's stretch up high. High to the sky. Try to touch the ceiling. And then back down low. Let's touch our toes. Back up high again. And this time, can we go tippy toe high? And while we're there, let's give a wave. Back down to our toes. And now let's stand up straight. Hands on hips. Let's turn side to side. Rotate. And let's do it again. This time let's put our arms outside. Stretch. Rotate again. Hands on hips. Let's look up. Look down. Look left. Look right. Up, down, left, right. And to finish, we will go down into a small little ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Jump. Excellent, guys. Well done. Have a seat. So does anybody remember what we learned in the previous English lesson? Clock. We learned about clock and clock time. How do we spell clock? C-L-O-C-K. Clock. Okay, and now for the first activity, we're all going to practice how to draw a clock face together. So teachers, what you'll need to do is give each of your students a blank piece of A4 paper, and together we're going to draw a clock face. Teacher will draw first on the board and students will follow by writing on their paper. So let's see, first of all we have Nadia. There you go. Down.
Thank you.
Okay, Pat.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Macau.
Thank
Bangpon.
you. Thank you.
Preo. Chu.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Bakbong, you're welcome. And Ned,
Thank you.
you're welcome. Okay, so first thing we need to do, we need to draw our clock face. What shape is a clock face?
Circle.
Circle. So let's draw a nice big circle on the board. And there you go. That looks more or less like a circle. So you can draw your circle on your pieces of paper. And how many hours is there on a clock face? 12. So what we need to write at the top, number 12. And then what we'll do, after writing number 12 at the top, we will write number 3 on the right, 6 at the bottom, and 9 on the left. Ready guys? We have numbers 12, 3, 6, and 9. These are the bases for our hours. But now we need to fill in the gaps. So what number should I, what's the first number? Number 1. And then after 2, after number 1 and before 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we've now got our 12 hours on our clock face. One more time together, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so I will write in blue hours. How do we spell hours? H-O-U-R-S. Hours. Okay, but we're not done yet. Next, what comes after hours? What else did we learn about? Minutes. So how many hours on a clock face? 12. And how many minutes in 1 hour? In 1 hour, how many minutes? 60. So what we need to do is we need to work out how we can move around the clock face in minutes. Okay? So first of all, at number 1 on the outside of the clock, we will write number 5. This represents how many minutes? 5 minutes. So what do we think should go alongside number 2 outside the clock? 10. Because each time we are moving up in minutes at a rate of 5 minutes each time. How about here? 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and then here, what do we have? How many minutes? 0, or 60 minutes, which is also called o'clock. Okay, so I'll give you a few minutes just to let you catch up. So you can write on the inside of the clock face in blue, hours. How many hours? How many hours on the clock face? 12. And on the outside in red, how many minutes? 60 minutes, yes. And what do we call it when the minutes is at 0 at the top? O'clock. Okay? So I'll give you a few more minutes just to catch up so you can have your hours and your minutes on your clock face. Now we'll write minutes. How do we spell minutes? M-I-N-U-T-E-S. Minute. And minutes. Bang pon. Very good. Very nice. Okay, so we're nearly there with our minutes too. Excellent. Okay, so next we're going to look at our hands. Thinking back to the last lesson, how many hands was there on the clock face? 2. There was a short hand and a long hand. What did the short hand represent? Can anybody remember? Hours. So in the middle of our clock now we need our pin. So let's see. How many hours is the short hand pointing to? 2. 2 hours, or we can say 2. And what does the long hand represent on a clock face? Minutes. The short hand represents hours. And the long hand represents minutes. So now, what time can we say it is?
2:25.
2:25. Excellent. Because we have 2 hours, 25 minutes. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Pat? What time is it now?
2:25.
Excellent. We have 2 hours, 25 minutes. How about if we change the minutes? Now go here. Now what is the time?
2:45.
Excellent. The hours hasn't changed. It's still 2, but now the minutes have changed to, guys,
45.
2:45. But now we will see that the hour hand has also changed. What is the time now?
5 o'clock.
You can see the hour hand has moved around. So how many hours?
25.
The hour hand has moved how many hours?
5.
5. And where is the minute hand? The minute hand is pointing to 0 minutes. But we don't say 0, we say o'clock. So we can see the time now is 5 o'clock. And if we move forward 1 hour, it's not 5 o'clock anymore, it will be 6 o'clock. And then 1 hour later, it will be 7 o'clock. And 15 minutes later will be 7:15 or 7 hours 15 minutes. So do we remember from the last lesson, if we want to know the time, what do we say? What question do we ask? Again? What? W-H-A-T. What time is it? And we can say it is. So now, what time is it? 7:15. You see? Because we look at hours, 7, and minutes, 15. Okay, well done, guys. So that was a recap of our previous lesson about how we learned the various features and functions of a clock. And what we're going to do now is look further at clock time by looking at the PowerPoint presentation. So everybody turn and have a look at the TV screen, guys. Okay, so now it's time for our PowerPoint presentation entitled Clock. Okay. And you can see here are the hands of a clock. What does the shorthand represent? Hours. And what does the longhand represent? Minutes. So who can tell me the time on the clock here? 1 o'clock. Excellent. Because when the minute hand reaches the top of the clock, we say o'clock. Hours for the shorthand. So how many hours in this clock here? 4 hours. You can see the shorthand is pointing to 4. How many hours in this hand here? 5. Very good. This clock? 9. You see, for the hours, we always look at the shorthand. And this one? 8. Very good. How about here? How many hours have gone already? 10. You can see. We're going past 10. And in this clock, 4. 12. You can see we haven't quite reached 1 yet, so the hour we're into is 12. You see? When we want to know the hour time, we always look at the hours that have been reached already. How many hours have gone in the first clock? 12. You can see the shorthand is pointing to 12. How about this clock? 3. 5.
11.
11. Excellent. You understand completely. Well done, guys. The shorthand is for hours. But what about the other hand, the long hand?
Minutes.
Minutes. How many minutes in 1 hour? 60. And what do we say in minutes when the minute hand is pointing to the top? We don't say 0 minutes. O'clock. So what's the time?
4 o'clock.
Excellent. 4 hours, minutes, 0. So we say o'clock. How about here? 1 hour later.
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. What about this one?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. And here we have
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Perfect. Every time the minute hand points to the top, we can say o'clock. 4 o'clock. 5 o'clock. 9 o'clock. 8 o'clock. But now the minute hand have moved on. We're not at o'clock anymore. Thinking back to the clock we've just drawn, we move on in stages of 5 each time. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So 10 hours, how many minutes? 10, 30. You see, we're still on 30 minutes. 4:30. And here,
12:30.
excellent. But now we have to count again because we're not at o'clock. We're not at 30. We go 5, 10.
15.
So we say the time is 12:15.
3:15.
Not 15. You look at where we are. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 3, 35. What's up?
45.
Excellent. 5:45. And then here we're back to,
30.
so we say 11:30. Excellent, guys. See, you're telling the time already. And when we want to know, we say,
What time
what time is
is it?
it? And we answer by saying, it is,
It is.
or the contraction, it's.
10:30.
Okay, so I will ask, what time is it?
It's 10:30.
It's 10:30. AM or PM? What time is it now?
4:30.
It's 4:30. AM or PM?
PM.
But do you know, we can say something else. When the minute hand is at 30, what time is it now?
4:30.
4:30. Or, because we're halfway around the clock, we can say 4:30. You see, the minute hand has gone halfway around the clock. It's now at 30 minutes. So 4:30 or 4:30. Yes. See? Halfway. Half past. Half past 4. 30 past 4. It's 4:30. Yes. What about now? 10:30. Yes? Or we can say, not 4:30, 10:30. 10:30. 30 past 10 means it's 10:30. When the minute hand has reached 30 minutes, it's 10:30 because half of the clock has gone. What about now? It's 12:30 or 12:30. And here, 30 past 10 becomes, what time is it? 10:30. Excellent. Any questions, guys?
No.
Okay, well done. Welcome back to class. We hope your students enjoyed the PowerPoint presentation about the clock and how to work out clock time in minutes and hours. Remember, guys, what does the shorthand work for? Hours. And the longhand? Minutes. Very good. And now, time for our stretching sequence. So let's all stand up and push in our chairs. And we'll begin by just walking on the spot. Stop. Turn left. Turn right. Face the front. Let's walk again. And this time, let's jog on the spot a little while. Not too quick, just and stop. Let's look up, look down, look left, look right, look forward, and let's walk again. And this time stop and turn around twice. And then, let's go back the other way twice. And let's walk on the spot. Stop. Okay, and now what we'll do with the clock that I have written on the board, we're now going to work out how to tell the time together. So I will draw a time on my clock face. And I will invite one of my students forward to tell me the time and also answer the question. So what do we ask when we want to know the time, guys? What time is it? And what do we say? It is, and then the time. Okay? So who would like to go first? Lakgao, I see your hand go up first. So what colour would you like to write in? Would you like to write blue? Okay. So you can stand this side. And now I will write the clock hands in black. So first I will write Okay, so Lakgao, what time is it?
This is 3:40.
Excellent. It is, where are our hours? 3 and minutes 40. So we say it is 3:40. Excellent. Once again, guys, what time is it?
It is 3:40.
Excellent. High five and round of applause for Lakgao. Okay, so next one. Let's see who's been paying attention. Who would like to go next? Preo, I see your hand go up. I will give you red because I think red looks better on the board. So let's see. What time can we say it is now? Okay, what time is it? First of all, we look at the hours. 12:30. It is 12:30. Excellent. Where is our hours? 12 and our minutes 30. So what time is it? It is 12:30. But remember, what can we say also when our minutes reaches 30? It is 12:30. It's the same time. 12:30, 12:30, or 12:30. It's the same time. Excellent. High five. And round of applause for Prel. Next one. Let's see. Who would like to go next? Pakboom. Okay. Now this one we have to concentrate, okay? What time is it? And you can write 8 is. So first of all, we look at our hours. Our shorthand is how many hours? 4. It is
20.
And the minutes?
20.
Excellent. Well done. You've noticed that even though they're both pointing at the same direction, the shorthand is for hours. How many? 4.
20.
And the minutes is for 20. So, Pakboom, what time is it?
It is 4:20.
It is 4:20. Hours? 4. Minutes?
20.
20. High five. Round of applause for Pakboom. And we'll do one more. Net, are you ready? Come and join me at the front and we'll have a new time. Let's see, I'll give you red pen again. So first of all, let's see what time. Somebody give me, no, actually how many hours?
2:30.
Hours? 11. Then I will do minutes. So So what do we think? What time is it? 11:35. Excellent. Well done, Ned. Hours, 11. And then minutes. Perfect. So are you ready? What time is it? It is 11:35. Excellent. High five. Round of applause for Annette. Round of applause for everyone, guys. Well done. So, it looks as though we've learned about clock time already. Everybody remembers how to say. I'll draw one more time. How many hours? 1. 1:30. So what time is it? Let me write it. It is 1:30. Okay? Or we can say half past 1. Okay? But if I move the hours along, the minute stays at half past. But now the hours move along to 0.29. What time is it?
9:30.
It's 9:30, or we could say half past 9. You understand? When the minute hand is pointing to here, it's o'clock. But when the minute hand is pointing to 30, we can also say half past, and then the hour. Understand, guys?
Yes.
Good, because now it's time for our worksheet activity. So teachers, what you need to do is print off a worksheet for each of your students. And what they have to do is they have to look at the different times in digits, and you will notice that all of the minutes are 30. So our students have to practice writing half past. For example, the first time is 1:30. So we will write half past 1. Okay? But what's the first thing we need to do, guys? Okay, and teachers, give your students around 10 minutes to complete this activity. Should be more than enough. Pat, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Welcome. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. You're welcome. And you see, you have an example at the top, like 5:30, half past 5. So this activity will help you practice how when the minute is at 30, we write half past. So you see, 1:30, so we write, when it's 5:30, we write half past 5. So 1:30, half past, and then how many hours? 1. So we write half past 1, and then half past 2. This is to practice writing for when the minute is at 30 minutes. We write half past, and then the hour 1. And if you know how you can spell the hours, you can write Excellent, yes. And then the next one, we have 1:30 already. The next one, 2:30. Perfect. Just swap them to yes. If you need any help with spellings of the numbers or the digits, let me know. Okay, guys?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Can you write in the words for 1? Can you spell 1, 2, 3, like 5? Okay, so let's see. We can do together. I will write. How do we spell 1?
O-N-E.
2,
T-W.
T-W-O. 3,
T-H-R-E-E.
T-H-R-E-E. 4,
F-O-U-M.
F-O-U-R. 5,
F-I-E.
F-I-V-E. 6,
S-I-M.
7,
S-E-V-E-N.
8,
B-I-D.
H-T. I think 8 is difficult. E-I-G-H-T.
I-N.
N-I-N-E. 10,
T-E.
T-E-N. 11, L-E-V-E-N. T, W, E, L, V, E. There you go. So that's how you can write your hours in words. Good to practice writing in words too. Excellent. Very good. So now you know, if somebody asks you the time and minutes is at 30, you have 2 ways to reply. You can say the hour and 30, or you can say 1/2 and the hour. Very good. Excellent, Prel. Pak Bung, very good. Pang Pon. What time? 5:30. Pak Bung, very good. 1:30. 2:30. 3:30. 4:30. 5:30.
8. 10. 11.
12.
1. 2. 3.
7. 11. Perfect, guys. Well done. So now you have two ways to say, if I say, what time is it? And it's at 30, you can say the hour and 30, or now you can say, you have two ways to reply. Yes. 30 minutes means half past. Very good. Welcome back to class. We hope your students enjoyed the worksheet activity where they had to look at the various times and convert the minutes from 30 minutes to how many, guys? Half past. So now we have two ways to say, what time is it? It's 9:30, or it's half past 9. Excellent, well remembered. And teachers, what you can do, you can collect your students' worksheets and make sure their answers are correct. And also the clocks that we've done in class 2. Students can take them home and they can colour them in further after the lesson. So that's the end of today's lesson. We hope you've enjoyed it, had fun and found it interesting. And we'll see you again soon. So can we all turn to say goodbye? Goodbye. Bye-bye.